5 things I like about my LSA G8. So, first thing that I like is how aggressive this car looks. The GXP bumper helps a lot. Just like, it's so aggressive looking for a 4-door sedan. Like these cars stock, well most cars stock, but anyways, well most cars that are stock look like grandma cars. But this one really does look like a grandma's car without all the add-ons. But yeah, definitely first thing is how aggressive it is. Really aggressive. But that's definitely first thing that I like about it. There's like a lot of things that I like about this thing. But yeah, I think that would be number one though, is how aggressive it is. On to the second thing. So second thing is how much room these things have. Yes, my windshield wiper fluid does not have anything in it, so I just use some glass cleaner for it. But the room in these cars is unreal. I don't know if you guys have ever sit in a G8, but there's like as much room as like a mega cab in these things, like a Dodge mega cab. There's room for days. Perfect if you got a family of like 4, you, your wife, and 2 kids, so you don't got to give up your race car if you have like a Corvette. Granted, I wouldn't do that anyways, the have kids part. And then, but yeah, there's room for days. Like I sit really far back and there's still massive amounts of leg room. It's pretty crazy how much room these things have. And you gotta know, we have to have the new car scent smell. That second thing though is just the room these things have. It's basically a boat, but not quite like a Charger or Challenger. But the room is definitely second nicest thing. On to the third one. Alright boys, we're back inside the car for the next things that I like about this car. So first thing was aggressiveness. Second is the room this thing has. It's pretty roomy for sure. So third thing I would say is just the sound of a car, or of this car. My silver one, older videos back, you could go back and listen. The car sounded, I thought good at the time, but after I got this one, that one's definitely a lot more drony and raspy. This one's a lot more of a tone. It has Cooks, long tube headers, and solo exhaust, so that's the reason why it sounds like that. So you'll hear it here in a sec. Like it's quiet until you give it gas. 50 of the same cars there like you do a Mustang or Camaro. Although those cars, nothing wrong with them. It's just, there's too many of them. You pull up to a local car show and it's literally a Camaro meet or a Mustang meet. And they all look the same, sound the same. You could probably say that about G8s, but I guess it's just for the fact you don't see them much. They all look a little different when you do see them. So that's the fourth thing. It's just the rarity, it factor. You go to town, you won't see another G8 more than likely. If you do, 99.9% it's going to be a V6 version. Nothing wrong with that. Well, there's a lot wrong with that, but if that's all you got, like can afford, and with the gas mileage, I don't blame you for having a V6. But a V6 muscle car is just a kick to the face. And then the final and last, but not really that last, is the amount of parts that are available for this car. That's engine related things. There's a lot of engine related mods and aftermarket availability for this car, because everything that an LS engine has, this can fit. It's a 6.0 if you didn't know, but there's a wide variety of different parts available for this car. Granted, right now everything's kind of sold out or just on layaway, or not layaway, but hard to get. But for example, like a hood for these cars, like you're probably waiting over months with multiple S's on the end. But like engine stuff though, there's quite a bit of things you can get. But if you're getting visual stuff, there's not much availability for that. Hoods and aero and stuff like that. Like, you're going to be waiting a long time for stuff. My 5 things that are on the top of the list. We could add some honorable mentions, but let's see. I'll look for some traffic while I think of an honorable mention of an item that I like for this car. So probably the unexpecting vibes this car gives, which when I say that is like a sleeper. Granted, if you know what you're looking at, you're going to know it's not a sleeper with the gauges, the whiny sound in the front, but more than likely they're not going to pay it that much attention. So the sleeper appearance the car gives off, like a 4-door car, it's quiet, they're not going to think it has almost 600 horsepower, which would hurt a lot of feelings if somebody's in like a stock, well, not really stock, but Challengers, Chargers, Mustangs. Granted, some of those A10, 5.0 Coyote Mustangs are probably going to give me the beans, but they're also like 40 grand, and it's a Mustang. You see them every day, multiples. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen 4 or 5 already. But yeah, that's the 5 things plus 1 add-on that I like about this car. But until next time, I think this is day 20, like 10 or 11 more days left of 30 plus upload streak. But anyways, peace out until next time. Look guys, there is 2 Mustangs in this parking lot.